All this production work make a brother hungry. So, look, you see what it say. Write, what it say? Shoot, edit, repeat. But I'm going to add one more. Write, shoot, edit, repeat, eat. Or write, shoot, edit, eat. That's what we're doing today. In fact, I wrote, I shot, I haven't edited yet, but I'm about to eat. All right, that's what we're doing. So I just got some chicken legs over there steaming, and they're probably about, I don't know, maybe another 5 minutes from being what I would consider done. You know, so I'm gonna let those finish, and now I'll go ahead and get my I'm about to make some boxed potatoes, man. I ain't ashamed. Look, I do all right with the cooking, and I use real potatoes most of the time and cut them up. But today, I'm going with the box mashed potatoes. See, if you dock them up right, they actually taste like real potatoes. Make the right little thickness. Don't stir them too much so you can get a few of them lumps in there, feel like real potatoes. My wife taught me that. You know, I ain't gonna front. But we got that going, and then I'm about to get some broccoli going. But listen, I want to tell y'all something about this journey in production. This is a real interesting time. Because I really finally come to the realization that in order for me to get to the level of income that I need to do the things that I'm on purpose to do, I can't just go chasing after clients, you know, trying to do the next video, trying to do the next commercial, trying to, you know, do these things. I have to create content that I own. Because what was happening was I would go and do a video for a client or commercial for a client or whatever it is they needed me to do, whether it's their event, live stream or something like that, and they would pay me and everything, but the moment I got that money, you know, it was off trying to find the next client. It's off for the next kill, the next hunt. But when you create your own content, now you put out some skits or you put out some YouTube videos or you create, you know, your own following or, you know, you doing, you know, the ads or whatever, but you got your own content that generates income is what I'm trying to say. Then once you've already created it, that content is making money, whether even if you do your own movies or TV shows, which is something that I'm working on as well. Now, you put that stuff out there, whether you put it on Tubi or whether you put it on Netflix or whatever, that's generating income on a regular basis while you're working on something else. When I go do work for somebody else, another client, a corporation or whatever, once they pay me one time, that's it. And it took me a minute to realize that I needed to do better than that. So that's what we're working on now. And I'm simultaneously working on my YouTube channel. So as you can see, as you watch this video, you know, I don't have a whole lot of videos, you know, as of today. It depends on when you're watching this video. But, you know, my wife just showed me a video where a guy's saying that they're monetizing small creators. Meaning, like, you got less than 5,000. I mean, that's not the exact number that, you know, that necessarily they're monetizing. I'm just saying, you might have less than 5,000, less than 4,000 followers. He was showing one, man, as a matter of fact, he was showing an example of one that had like 600 followers. And they were monetized. And the reason they're doing that is because they want to encourage smaller channels to keep creating content. Because the more content that's created, the more ad dollars they can raise. And so now is the best time, you know, to create that content. Now, what's beautiful about this, as far as for me, is I was a content creator before it became, you know, a thing where you can, you know, make money online doing it. So I really have no excuse. I need to be creating content every day, multiple times a day. You know, and again, the wife of mine, she thinks she knows stuff. She was the one who encouraged me to, like, you know, you need to be creating 4 to 6 times a day. And here's the challenge. I'm going to be transparent with you all. Here's the challenge that I face. Because I'm a producer and I do it on a professional level for my clients, I tend to want to do everything like it's a Hollywood production. One of my close friends, you know, he gets on me about that too. And so if he's watching, you know who I'm talking about, Carlos. But yeah, I tend to want to stay in that mode. So a video like this is out of my norm. You know, I'm not editing this. I'm not using no special lighting. I'm not using one of my professional cameras. I'm just using my cell phone. I'm not, you know, going through all the, you know, the mega process that I would normally go through to create, you know, content. And that was a challenge for me, and I'll tell you why. Not just because I'm used to doing it on a professional level, but it's like, I felt like, well, if I'm going to be out here on YouTube or Instagram or anything, and I as a professional producer, I need to be able to show people that, you know, I know what I'm doing. Like, I need to be able to show them the quality of my work. And so that was my hang up, and it took me a long time to get to this point where I said, you know what? There's a lot of people out there, they just want to know how to do stuff. And so this particular video that I'm doing right now is more of, you know, an encouragement video. I'm not talking a whole lot about production today. I am the production addict, by the way. I forgot to say that in the beginning. Vince Elliott, your production addict. When it comes to production, I got to have it. You know how it goes. But yeah, no, that's real. I do have to have it. Like, I literally, you know, I don't get depressed. I'm not gonna say that, but if I haven't done any production and, like, man, 3 days go past, 4 days, I start feeling a little down, because it's just in me, man. I gotta be shooting something. I gotta be editing something. You know, it's just how God made me. So if you're looking at doing your own YouTube channel, or, you know,
don't eat that.
What do you mean don't eat this?
That's been in there forever.
I just had some the other day. My wife coming down here while I'm recording, telling me not to eat. Ouch! It's popping. It's too hot. Not to eat the mashed potato. Now, I don't know how dry flakes can spoil, but I made some of this the other day, and it was good, and I didn't have no repercussions. So she thinks she be knowing stuff. She don't. I have to take it off. It's popping. It's too hot. Anyway, like I was saying, y'all, go ahead and get your content up, and talk about what you want to talk about. But make sure you come back and watch me too, because, you know, I want you guys to learn whatever it is you want to learn about this production, and we're gonna be talking about, you know, all types. So come back to the channel, check me out, man, and I'm also going to be encouraging you guys in other ways as well. And I'm going to have these potatoes that's been dried up, that's been in the what do you call it, the cabinet, you know, the thing, the room where you keep the food in there. What do you call that? The
pantry.
The pantry. Thank you.
The hospital's open 24 hours a day.
I'm going to eat these potatoes, no matter what she's talking about, with my broccoli and my steamed chicken, and she gonna leave me alone and let me be happy. Let me live my best life. Now, for some reason, I don't come back. Y'all know what happened. All right, peace out.